Hey, hey, hey.
Hey guys, it's Eureka Edison,
I'm Michonne Carter Fogle.
and we are the Give Back.
The Give Back.
So, we have done a few topics.
Wait,
What, girl?
wait.
What we waiting on?
Thank y'all for coming through.
Oh,
If you haven't already done it, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, please. And thank you.
thank you.
Okay.
And thank you.
Okay.
You're so silly. Yeah, so we've done a few subjects about integrity, shampoo versus no shampoo. What else have we done?
Knowing your, let's see.
Investing in yourself.
Investing in yourself. You graduated hair school.
Now what?
Um,
We've done a few topics to help you guys, but I think this is one of the most important that gets overshined a lot. But mental health in the hair industry. It is very, very important to take care of yourself. If not, it will take care of you. And I say that because we as stylists, and I don't know how many clients you have a day, but we can average anywhere between 8 to 13 different people per day. That is 8 to 13 personalities, 8 to 13 problems that people are dumping on you, because they do dump on you. On top of what you are personally dealing with, on top of most of us being parents, on top of most of us probably caring for ailing parents at this age, mental health in this industry is very, very, very important. You have to take the time out to reset. Have to.
You must. It is non-negotiable. It's just non-negotiable. With the name of my business is called Therapy, and I consider myself to be a therapist. And I think that a lot of my clients really take that true to heart. And you know what God's put on me, I can't not do. So I'm an empath by nature, which means I just literally, you come in and you could just spill everything out on me, and I am trying to identify with that, trying not to absorb it. But how can you not absorb it if I'm standing over top of you, touching your head and trying to ease whatever you have going on? That all is transferable. And with it being so transferable, you don't realize how much you take on until you go home and your boo or your kids are looking at you, and you looking at them like y'all get on my nerves. Or you hit that state where you just like, I really don't like people. That is a sign for me, that I need to step from behind my chair for a while.
Time out. You have to take that time out.
I have to take a time out. I used to be really good at juggling stuff like that, to the point where I could walk to my door and say, poof, be gone. There's nothing there. Yeah, that doesn't work for me anymore. So I have to literally take myself outside of the elements.
Yeah.
Being the salon and people.
And people, and I'm literally mean shut down. No her questions. No responses. Like, you have to, and I mean, I don't know why people feel entitled to us at all times.
I know why.
Why?
What has happened is, over time, society has built a me first society. And with it being a me first society, nobody cares about what you have going on. They want you to answer their question right then and there. Me first. So whether they wake up at 2:00 in the morning and decide to text you or send you an inbox and ask you, hey, you got an appointment for me tomorrow? And once we don't respond, it's like we committed the ultimate sin. But what we're really doing is setting our boundaries and making sure that you guys stick to the boundaries. So that's what's happened over time, that me first society.
And know that a boundary is to protect you. It's not to slight anybody else, but it is literally to protect you. I will, under no circumstances, answer any her questions on a Sunday. It's just not happening. And that goes for family as well. they will tell you. I had a cousin flat out text me, realized she texted me and said, "Never mind, you can respond during business hours," because she knew she was not gonna get a response.
Now, what I have taken into consideration is that you have people who their brains just work that way, right? Like if they don't go ahead and say what they have to say to you right now at that point in time, they'll totally forget. And those type of people will actually let me know, hey, I needed to send that because I was doing X, Y, and Z at that point and I need to send it, but I didn't expect you to respond. Um, but instilling those type of boundaries about what time, when, where, and how. I used to be the point where if I went out, don't talk to me about hair. Don't text me after 8 o'clock about hair.
Yeah.
If you see me at a party, that's the ultimate. Don't do that.
Don't talk to me about hair.
And somebody let me know that I used to be that person and actually told me that I got real soft. So I've been focusing on myself for about a month or so because he told me that I got soft.
Listen.
But that came with when I was really stern on my boundaries. And now I'm just back to that because when I was really stern on my boundaries, my mental health, honey, it was clear. I didn't have any blurred lines, so to speak. So me getting soft, maybe that was to my own demise, and I'm just, getting my swang back.
And as for me, how I protect myself is I have very clear cut. You only have one means of communication to me.
Yeah.
And that is through the app.
Yeah.
I will respond to you through the app. You have to write me through the app. That is the whole purpose of me having the app is so that all of my business communications go through that app, which if you are a client of mine or if you are a frequent customer to the hair service, you know that most of us, certain days are just off limits. Typically Sundays off limits, Mondays are off limits.
Yes.
Tuesday through Saturday, typically business as usual until you decide to deviate from typical business days, whatever those are for you. I was raising 2 kids, working 2 jobs, and for 3 years I never had a weekend off.
Oh,
my only day off was Sunday for 3 years. And then I went to, finally, I could not take it anymore because I was missing out so much time with my children. I finally broke down and did every other weekend. But still then, because I was a single mother, if the money made sense, I would give up that weekend, right? Because I still had to take care of my children. And then it got to a point where I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, it don't ever make sense anymore. I stand firm on my every other Saturday. I am off every other Saturday. I'm sorry that you have something going on. I do too.
It's called life.
I do too. Readjusting and realizing that these people want full, complete access to you at all times, no matter what you have going on, is heavy. It is heavy and it will weigh on you. And if you do not adjust your schedule accordingly, they will try to adjust it for you. You have to take those breaks. You cannot continue to function weekly, day in, day out, monthly, over and over and over. And mind you, when the holidays come around,
oh gosh,
we are already doubling up to get you guys, to your events. Because Lord forbid we have an event and we need to cut out early, or we want to spend time with our own family.
That's not natural. Who does that? Not us.
Because then they want to make you feel bad because you have family. No, mentally, it is a lot. So when we say take those breaks, take them. If you have to shut down for a week, if you have to shut down for a day,
listen,
take the break.
I am a firm believer. At one point, I had gotten my schedule down to the point I took every 6 weeks off. And then I tried to tweak it. It was either every 6 or every 7 because I didn't want the same clients getting hit on that 6th week. I got away from that. Life happened, and when life happened, I kind of lost. I got washed up and kind of lost in who I was and what I was trying to do. So probably about a month or so ago, I got back to that 6 week off, and it was the most refreshing time that I've had in a little while. And I made it a whole issue to not even come to the salon at all. It didn't matter. Before I left, I made sure there was towels. I made sure there was everything that I had control of that was stocked. I did not come to this salon. And when I came back, I was very happy to be back behind my chair. I was happy to see my clients because I had that time to reset my own things that I had going on. Like being so busy in the salon, there's times that I don't get to write in my planner because by the time I get home, I'm exhausted.
Hell, you don't get to eat half the time.
Yeah.
Because it's literally one in, one out, one in, one out, one out. Sometimes 2 in, 3 in, 2 out, 1 in. Like
it's a revolving door around this place. It is. So taking that time it helped me a lot, and I'm making sure that I'm going ahead and planning my next 7th week off because I need that.
And it's a mental decompress because, as I stated, people come in, and we're not complaining because that's what we're here for.
We love y'all.
We are here for you to come in and decompress. Let us know what's going on with you, what your grievances are. And that is okay. We're not complaining about that. But once I've heard this grievance, something's going on with somebody at work, something's going on with somebody at home, somebody's kids ain't did right, somebody want to celebrate because they got a promotion. We celebrate all victories in life. Whatever you want to talk about, we gonna do it here. But at the end of the night, once you guys are gone, I sit there with all that all on my mind.
Still got that.
I sit there with that on my mind all day. And sometimes I have to sit in the chair 30 minutes before I leave to just decompress. Or I sit in the car 30 minutes before I go in.
Sitting in the car. And decompress. Because it is a lot. It's a lot to take on. And as she said, like, we're not complaining. I'm actually at a place where I'm thankful that you all feel that we are safe havens to be able to express yourselves. But as you drop off, we take on and we take home. So, for us, we have to make sure that we plan out this solidarity so we can decompress of everything. She said 8 to 13 clients. You think about that, 8 to 13 clients about 5 times a week.
Ooh,
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
And even if there isn't a grievance, it's a personality change.
Oh, yeah. Oh, which brings me to this. Like, last week we were talking to a lady who she wrote a book. Her book was called How to Stop Faking Happiness. And in it, she was talking about the imposter syndrome and also talking about showing up, your representative showing up for you. So if we do this daily, we show up as our authentic selves, but sometimes our authentic self has to switch to our representative to deal with whichever client is that's in the chair at that point in time.
And then you got to understand, sometimes we are people as well, and we have things going on at home.
Yeah.
And we have to compartmentalize. When we step in those doors, I don't care what's going on at home. I have to act like it does not exist in here.
It didn't happen.
That is hard because it's still at the back of your mind, because at the end of the day, whatever you're dealing with at home is still going to be there.
Yes.
And because I've had these 8 to 13 people in my chair, feeling safe with me, I haven't had time to really process what I got going on myself. So sometimes, and it's okay. Like, do not let your clients make you feel guilty for needing time, because they will. But you cannot be what they need you to be for them
at all times. There's no way.
If you don't take that time to reset.
Take care of you.
You have to.
You have to take care of you. Like, every Monday for me, we was just joking about it. She said, I don't have to go to Costco today. Guess what? That's part of my mental health reset.
Yeah.
I know that it goes synonymously with me recording. Once I leave here from recording, I'm going to the Berg because we're going to Walmart. We're going to Costco. I might pop in Marshall's, but that is part of my mental health reset. Oddly, if I don't do that stuff, it kind of throws me off.
It throws the week off. It does. And I get exactly what you're saying. And even though I said I don't have to go to Costco,
you probably
I'm going to Costco because I said I don't have to go because there's not a thing that I need out of there, but it might be something that I want.
Yeah.
And I won't know that if I don't go.
That's right.
But that is part of my weekly reset as well.
It's pertinent.
So take the time and do the things that you enjoy doing. I don't care if you want to freaking go to a restaurant by yourself once a week. You have to take that time.
You do. Mental health is real. And I'm going to go ahead and further the conversation and talk about what some people sometimes are really embarrassed to talk about. At a point where I wasn't really myself, I sought me out a counselor. I talked to a therapist, and therapy is real. And for everybody who thinks that talking to therapy is the punk way out of a situation, no, it's not. It's actually very natural. It's very healthy. It's natural and healthy to talk to someone who has a completely unbiased opinion about you. They don't know you, but once they get to know you, they can help you identify things about yourself that you are so caught up in other situations you don't recognize. So therapy is real. Therapy is helpful. If anybody is embarrassed, there's no reason to be embarrassed about seeing a therapist.
Absolutely not. And you got to understand that that's their profession, right? Their
Yes.
whole goal is to try to help people be better mentally,
Yes.
emotionally. They have tools that you don't.
Man.
And it could be so simple as not realizing you need to journal. But somebody might have to tell you that.
Yes.
A professional. And not only will they tell you to journal, there will be assignments that will help you along the way. Therapy is real.
Therapy is real.
It's a great tool to have in your arsenal. And it's not something that you have to do weekly. You might want to go see your therapist once a month. It makes all the difference in the world when that unbiased opinion is just letting you dump.
Yes. And it's actually really rewarding when you have reached a place where you're kind of in a healing space. When your therapist says, well, you know what? I don't think you need me anymore. And you like, for real? Okay, girl. But always still having that safe space where you can go back as needed.
Because you guys have to understand, we can't always dump on our family members.
Nah.
It gets to be too much. It gets to be too much for them to take
does.
on your issues as well. Because in all fairness, a lot of times we continue to deal with the same issue.
No lies told.
We don't, it's almost like you're not seeking help. You just kind of want somebody to validate your mess.
Yes.
So you continue to dump the same thing over and over and over on this one person.
Every time.
It gets to be a lot. Take the time. And guess what? You might go seek out a therapist and you don't like that first one. That's okay.
Keep digging.
Searching.
I went through 4.
Keep searching.
I went through 4, and I think I even told people, yeah, we didn't match. That's a personality. A person, it didn't match. But when I found that one, it was good. It was good. She's the one who encouraged me to take the time. She's the one who told me, girl, you better step from behind that chair every now and again. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
And it's okay. And your clients will completely understand.
Yes.
If there's a heads up and you say, hey, in 4 weeks, I'm taking off for a whole week, so let's adjust accordingly, it will be okay.
And if they're your clients and if they care about you and your mental, which they do because you do a good job behind the chair, they're going to encourage you. Like my week that I took off, I got messages on that Monday from clients saying, hey, hope you take care of yourself, hope you have some good times by yourself. So, yeah, it means a lot.
And taking time off does not mean you have to go somewhere.
No, I had a staycation.
It just means that I'm not going to the salon.
At all.
I am not speaking to any of my clients. And if some of your friends are now clients, we can still speak during the week, but we cannot talk about hair. I don't have any advice for you about hair this week.
No.
I don't want to talk about your next appointment this week. We can still talk about our lives and daily lives, but today we friends.
Yeah.
I'm not your stylist. You're not my
Not
client.
today.
This week we just friends.
Let's take a shot.
This week we family.
Yeah.
Learn to separate the two, with the two, because
True.
My cousin, God rest her soul, I love Rhonda Wallace to death. But every time I would see Rhonda, I don't know why, she thought I was just carrying shears in my purse. I do not know.
She needed a haircut.
Every time. Rickaboo, you got your shears? Girl, why am this is the family reunion. Why do I have my shears in my purse? This Easter Sunday dinner, why do I have my shears? Why would I have my shears, Rhonda? Like, I love my cousin to death, God rest her soul. But she was one of them too where you cannot separate the two. Yeah. She wasn't going to let you separate it.
Oh, do I got one of them?
And you have,
my Aunt Sarah.
You got to learn when to separate the two. Yeah. And even with going out, as you stated, and you see people out, if you don't have anything to say to me outside of, I'm gonna call you to get my hair done.
Don't say nothing.
Me. Don't speak to me.
Or just say, hey.
How you doing?
Keep moving. Hey, don't make it awkward.
A hey girl is fine with me.
Hey girl.
And keep it moving. I'm gonna call you because you've been calling for the last 4 years and I ain't got
That's weird.
That's annoying.
That is weird behavior.
Because what that says to me is you don't even really know how to speak to me without bringing when you look at me, that's all you see.
I don't want you in my chair because that's weird.
And I'm a separate entity behind. Like, I'm two separate people when I'm in the chair, when I'm out of the chair. So please don't do that to your stylist, a stylist, somebody that you are looking at to do your hair. Because it is 2025 and more of us than not are on a booking platform. Just book the appointment. You don't have to tell me that you're going to book the appointment when you see me out.
You don't.
Because you said that the last time you seen me out.
Well, if you say it to me, I'm going to say I'm not taking new clients.
Oh, well, yeah.
So.
Yeah, you do get your new client turned off. Lord have mercy. You do.
Amen.
So, just don't be weird. Just speak and keep it moving because I'm a call you to get my hair done. That shit's weird. We ain't doing it no more.
Just say hello.
That's it. But hey, yeah, guys, just know it's okay. Take your time. To yourself. To your family.
Preserve yourself. If you're in this industry, you need to practice preservation. Preservation for a long-standing career. Burnout is real. If you do not take the time to yourself, you will crash out burnout sooner than you think. Take the time. Set your boundaries. Just keep your overall mental health and your mental state intact.
Go get that deep tissue massage.
Oh my God, I got a massage on Monday. God, I can't wait.
Go get that deep tissue massage. That way you have the next day to recover. Because trust me, there are parts in your body that are not functioning like they should.
You carry a lot of tension. You carry stress. All that extra tension and stress that you take on, it has to find somewhere to store. Maybe it's in your shoulders. Maybe it's in your back. But you store it. So get rid of it. Take the time to detox. Take the time to just be.
And when we literally do nothing for the salon. No inventory orders. No responding to text. No paying invoices. Pay them before you take your week off.
Yeah, please. Pay the electric. Pay the electric bill.
But literally, nothing salon when you take that time off.
And I know that for a lot of people, if there's people like me, that's hard. It is a hard thing to say. Let me just think about nothing about that salon. It's hard. So try doing things that you haven't done, or even things that you say, I don't want to do that, because God knows that I am not a reader. So I'm very thankful to the fact that Amazon has Amazon Audible. I've been taking suggestions of my friends listening to books. I'm back listening to smut and listen.
Oh,
it takes my mind completely off of what I need to be doing here. It puts me back in the perspective. Oh, okay, I'm laying outside in this hammock for about 3 hours. I'm gonna listen to this book and think about nothing else but this book. And it's my vividness, my creativeness is coming back because I'm able to clear that space out from carrying everything. So Do things that you haven't done before.
Yeah.
Sit down and paint some flower pots. I did that last night too.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Listen, I'm just trying to keep my mind clear.
Well, I get it. I found the studs in my wall because I'm gonna hang my TV.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
do something
I
you
do
never done
stuff
before.
That I need to get done, and you just kind of push off because you can say, well, I done work 12, 13 hours a day. I don't feel like it.
But we still got to do it.
But when you don't work those 12 or 13 hours and you are actually refreshed and you feeling good, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this
Makes
today.
a difference.
Literally, I took a drive. Me and my son had a whole day planned. My baby boy, because my oldest son, he a teenager and he's feeling himself. But my baby boy's like, Mama, I'm going to go to the aquarium. I'm like, let's go. And we just drove and went to the aquarium, and then we ate chicken on the way up. See? And then, like, we had the best time doing nothing.
Doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do.
Because I typically was just like, oh, baby, we don't have the time. I'll figure it out. Da-da-da-da. My son like, Mama, let's go to the movies. I said, what we gonna go see? He's like, let's go see Minecraft. Let's go. We went, and it's just little things like that I've actually enjoyed. Or my oldest son, when he do want to be bothered with me, you know, it's more so spending money, but I do it.
It's time.
It's a lot of time with him, and then I just get to learn things about my children that shock me. But take the time. We miss out on so much.
We miss out on the small pleasures in life because we've dedicated so much. So anytime that you could take the time to get and create some of those things, do that. Do it.
Please. Football season is
my girl told me, I don't know, Sean, I ain't gonna be available because I'm a football mom this year. I'm like, okay, do that. Do that.
I adjusted my whole schedule last year on my baby
and
playing football. I'm like, games on Thursdays. Sorry, Thursday clients. You need to come Wednesday or Friday.
It's much more serious this year though, because he's
off to high school.
Yeah,
my baby's off to high school, so things are gonna be different, be adjusting again. But my clients know, they understand. A lot of my clients are parents themselves, and we just adjust accordingly. But that for me is a part of my mental reset.
Yes,
because I know that my children are growing up. This time it's a short window. And next thing I know, they'll be grown.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and I felt like I've already gave up a lot of time with them when I was building my name and my brand. So now that I arrived, or I no longer have to ask or beg for clients, we just adjust now. And I absolutely love it.
And your clients will definitely understand that because you've built the relationship with your clients to where they've grown with you, so they get it. They're cheering for us. They want us to be able to take this time, but don't be fooled because they still won't get their hair done too.
Absolutely.
But that part they're going to be understanding to you growing and to you making sure that you're a good stylist behind the chair for them. So
just take your time, guys.
Take that time, y'all. Mental health is real.
It's a serious thing, and I've watched a hairstylist not take the time for herself before.
Burnout is real,
and it's a scary thing to watch because you'll see somebody going from being okay and very functional to them flat out. You looking like, who is this person? And it's sad to watch. Nothing about mental burnout is fun.
No.
It is not. If you've actually experienced it. I'm sorry, y'all. My stomach just growled. But watching somebody literally in active time go through mental burnout is sad to watch. It's extremely sad.
Everyone that I know from the hairstyling industry that endured mental burnout is now in the health industry. The two go synonymously hand in hand. But I watched them burn out quickly, probably within 5 years because of the way they went. And I was like, yeah, that can't.
It's the hustle and bustle of it, right?
It is.
People got to understand, like, this is, especially if you are a booth renter or a true salon owner, it is a hustle. Nothing very, very seldom do you get gifted clients. And what I mean by gifted is somebody hands them to you because they have retired. Very seldom do you get that anymore. So it is literally a hustle, bustle, figuring this out.
It's like you chasing your tail in a circle until you get that your tail, you grow as a puppy and you keep going in a circle and you get longer in your body, you get a little bit of comfort. That's what being a salon owner and suite owner and a booth renter is like. Like, it's intimidating in the beginning because you got to pay this rent. The show must go on, but you still have to, prioritize and take time, no matter what. No matter what.
We don't mean to sound somber, but it is a very serious topic.
I'm somber. I'm just kidding.
No, don't be somber. Don't be somber. But we really want you guys to take care of yourself, whatever that means and whatever that looks like for you. But taking a break from behind the chair for a week is okay. It's okay.
I'm going to tell you what, at some point I'm going to get my weight up to where when I take that week off behind the chair, I'm going to go maybe on the West Coast somewhere and I'm going to take a couple of classes and just be there at my leisure. So I can take that time, reset, and get my education at the same time.
Well, let me know because I want to go to the Vidal Sassoon Academy.
Okay, I would like to go too to learn some color and cut techniques.
Cutting.
I want it all.
The Vidal Sassoon, they have one in London.
Goals.
Yeah. I've watched
London?
that Vidal Sassoon video and I've been
We went to London
ever
for a
since.
week?
We can go to the Vidal Sassoon Academy.
On location.
Yeah, you know we owe because do y'all know what the Vidal Sassoon Academy is? Never mind.
Figure it out. All right, y'all. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can get my mental health on out in Hamburg. And
please like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube.
Absolutely. We'll be seeing y'all next episode. Thank you for tuning in. This is Michonne Carter Fogel.
And Eureka Edison.
And you're watching The Give Back. Deuces.